Well, good morning. We got up a little later today, but it's a Saturday, so we got to sleep in. So, last night we stayed at a cafe that had a bunch of rooms, which was kind of nice because this morning she said, "Do you want coffee?" Because they are a cafe after all. But anyway, we woke up a little late. Normally my alarm goes off at 6 on weekdays, but it didn't go off today, so we just naturally woke up, and here we go. It's gonna be a good day, and it rained a lot last night after we stopped walking, so it's moist, damp. I stepped in a puddle this morning, but it's all good. I want to talk about clothes again. Socks. So I brought 3 pairs of socks. One is for emergencies, the merino wool and gingies with the, I don't know, I call them toe socks. Then I brought REI merino wool liner socks. And then I also got some darn tough, like real short socks. I don't know what to call them, because I don't buy that kind of stuff. But anyway, the darn tough are great, except they're too tight on my feet. So it like compresses my toes together in an uncomfortable way. The REI liner socks have honestly been the best. They are the thinnest, and they don't like compress my toes together. Kind of a big deal. So that's my review of the socks. I really like the darn tough. I just think maybe I need like a bigger size so they're looser. So fortunately, the lady who ran the cafe, and she had at least 5 rooms for people to stay in. She had a washing machine, so we got all the clothing we needed washed, and then we hung it up to dry. Still a little damp this morning, but we didn't have to wash it ourselves, so that's good. So my shoes are all wet. We just walked like by a cornfield, and there's like snails everywhere on the ground, and yeah, I'll show you. Snails. Funny, I debated about bringing like a Z-Packs sit pad, because like it doesn't weigh anything and it hardly takes up any space. But on a day after all this rain, it would have been nice to have it, because then I could sit down and not get my butt wet. But well, it sure is looking like it could rain. We'll see. I hope not. Yeah, see, we got this big hill in the background. It's been beautiful, but it looks like it might rain, so whatever. Chickens, goose, turkey. Yeah, so we're at a gas station. I was way ahead of my brother and sister, so I stopped at the gas station to wait for them, and we came up with the plan for today, which is I downloaded the map and everything of where I needed to go for the albergue today, the hostel, and I'm just gonna go without them so I can get a reservation, because there's been a couple times where, like last night, we got there and the place was full. So rather than getting there late and there being no room in the inn, I'm just going to walk ahead. And I've got their passports, so I can get, you know, because you're not allowed to do reservations at the municipal albergues. You have to actually be there. So I'm going to have their passports, and hopefully it'll work out. I'll get there a lot faster if I walk by myself. I just completed a side quest. The whole time I've been in Portugal, I have not had a knife, and I just got one. Not what I wanted. So Portugal has, it's sort of like an opinel, which is opinel is a French peasant knife from the 1800s. Portugal has its own version of the wooden handle, thin, slicey, like an opinel. I forget the name brand, but that's what I was looking for. But regardless, I needed a pocket knife. And so I went into a shop behind me, and this little old lady, I said, "Eu quero una faca pequeña," and she like grabbed my arm, took me outside, pointed me down the way I'm walking now to there's like a hardware store. So I walk in and say, "Eu quero una faca pequeña," and so they have one. Doesn't have a wooden handle like the Portuguese version of the peasant knife, like the opinel, but that's okay. I have a knife. That's important. I can cut cheese. I can cut open a peach. I can whatever, you know. So I have a knife, and if I find one of the wooden handle ones, I'll buy one. So it's all good. More cobblestones, and we've got hills and corn, and yeah, so I don't know, it feels kind of like a Saturday, like I want to just be lazy, and maybe, yeah, it is pretty though. It is. There's no other pilgrims this way because we're going some cockamamie shortcut from MapQuest or Google Maps or whatever. Downhill is harder on my knees, so I sort of zigzag down a hill. It takes some of the pressure off of just going straight down. It's more steps, but it's easier on my knees. And we're in a cool, like wherever we're at, it's pretty sweet. But I want to be done with walking today. I just do. But whatever, I'm going to try to get there as fast as I can. That there are arrows, see that? I noticed because just back when I made a turn, I saw a yellow X, which means don't go that way. Oh, see? Like there's an X. There's an arrow. Turn right. And there's a yellow X that means don't go that way. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. There we go. So here's a little cafe. Cafe. Anyway, it's like moments like this. Saskia, I don't know if you're gonna watch this video or not. It's now day 5 for me. You and I walked together on day 2. And I miss walking with you. I had the best time. It was the perfect pace. And it would be fantastic to be walking this with you. So, Saskia, I don't know if you're gonna watch this video or not. I know you got my channel, so maybe you will. It's now day 5. You and I walked on day 2, and I'm walking alone right now, and I'm thinking about you because I thought we had a great time. We walked at a perfect pace, and right now this walk would be so much easier if I were walking it with you. So I hope you are well, and I hope that you are far ahead of me. What kind of tree this is, but it's kind of cool. See that? It's like, kind of like, I don't know what it is. Okay, so I just came across this Rio Neva, and let's see. Well, there's some critters over yonder, and more critters. There's the river. There's a bridge. Well, now I'm crossing over the bridge, which is cool. I see ducks down there, and I'll stop here in just a second. You can see the river, and my brother and sister are somewhere back there. And I'm going. Oh, there's some big fish. I'm thinking as I'm walking into the woods what it might have been, 1,000 years ago, or whatever, Robin Hood era, whatever. You're walking through and there could be bandits right around the corner jumping out, steal all my money, and I guess that still could happen to this very day, but hopefully not. Portugal seems like a pretty safe place and very accommodating to pilgrims or peregrinos, and so I'm not really worried about being out here by myself unarmed. But that just made me think about it, like what would it have been like 1,000 years ago, because peregrinos could have taken these very same paths that I'm taking right now. So just got me thinking while I'm here by myself walking, and that's all. And yeah, it would be nice to be walking with someone, Saskia, who walks at the same pace as I do, and I could be talking and laughing and walking and being distracted from the pain of my shoulders and the pain of my feet, and that sort of thing. So there you go. There are some people up here, but I think they're just locals going out for a walk. I don't really want to stop. So here's the river that I've been following, but all the way out there, that's the ocean. So yeah, I definitely, my brother and sister went through town, and I sort of went further west toward the ocean. I don't know if you could really see that, but yeah, the ocean's all the way over there. And but anyway, we're all going to the same place. I'm just going through the woods, through the park. Yeah, so this is definitely not the way that my sister had us going, because I'm right next to the ocean now. So anyway, I'll get there. They are probably somewhere in that village over there, or even the other side of the hill. I don't know. But see to the left, destination is to the north, Santiago. Go north. If you see the ocean and go north, you get there. Yep, the ocean to my left, and good times. I'm only seeing locals out here. I haven't seen any peregrinos, but whatever, I'll get there. But it's nice to have the breeze from the ocean, but you could probably tell it's like more humid, and I'm like sweating more today than yesterday or the day before. And beautiful though. Beautiful. I thought that I just took footage of a little produce stand. I got a bunch of grapes and one banana. I'm gonna get a little bit of sugar, a little bit of liquaciousness from the grapes, potassium from the banana, and keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I want to get there before them, but I took the long way. I was just thinking of how it would suck if Rachel and Drew got there before me, because I have their passports. Well, I'm back on the main road, N13, and that's where I was supposed to be this whole time. So I don't know if they're ahead of me or behind me or where they're at, but I'm back on the N13, and I think I'm gonna try to stay on the main road this time. No more shortcuts that aren't shortcuts. Beware of deer. So definitely the longest I've gone without seeing any pilgrims. It's been a minute, but I guess a lot of them aren't taking like the highway, you know. It's only one lane each way, but people are doing, you know, fast, you know. Anyway, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen any pilgrims. I'm coming up to a town. I don't know if my brother and sister are ahead of me or behind me, or I just have no clue. Maybe I can get some Wi-Fi and find out, see if they're on WhatsApp. Well, I thought maybe these two people far off were Rachel and Drew, but nope. I don't know if you can see those windmills up there on the top of those hills. So I'm basically, Google Maps says I'm an hour walk from the albergue. Yeah, so we'll see, home stretch. I hope I get there first. There, I don't know what that is. Looks like there's a church. It's beautiful. So I'm going to be crossing that bridge very soon, and on the other side is the albergue. That's how close I am right now. And I still don't know where Rachel and Drew are, but I'll get Wi-Fi and I'll find them. So yeah, almost there. Almost there. The bridge is just, I don't know, 100 feet ahead of me. And then I gotta cross it, and I'm there. I've got to beat them there. I have to. There's no way. There's no way they're there. Getting closer. So, I made it to the albergue right before 1:30 when they were letting people in. I was number 35. They would only let 50 people in. I waited an hour in line to see if Drew and Rachel would get there. They didn't. And by that time, there were over 50 people in line. So I just left and got Wi-Fi, talked to Rachel, found out how far away they were, and just waited. And then we walked to another albergue. Actually, it was a Hostel International that had 70 beds. And we walked there. It was totally full. So in the end, Rachel just got a hotel room, and we're walking to the hotel room right now. So that's kind of the rest of the story. Before I sign off, I'm going to show you the church up here. Got one church down and then one church up. Pretty cool. Out the window at our hotel, It was built in 1509, by the way. And right across the street is a mall. That whole thing is a mall. And the train station. And then up there, that is like the Chapel of the Sacred Heart. It's not the cathedral, that's somewhere else. This is the Chapel of the Sacred Heart. But this place is kind of awesome. Like I said, it's over 500 years old. And swimming pool. And if I want to go to the grocery store, it's just right over there in the mall.